Well, it was just one of those unforeseen things. We knew the river was coming, but nobody knew it was going to come as fast as it did. And what you had was a lot of rainwater, 23 inches of rain in 2 days. And so a lot of people's homes flooded just on rainwater. And when that rainwater finally hit the river came up too. So you almost had like a double whammy. But the bottom line is the river that runs through my community crested at about 4.5 feet higher than it's ever have. And 1983 was the biggest 41.5 feet. We got over 46 this time, and that's what got everybody. But it's I'm telling you, Tom, the TV's not doing it justice at all. You almost got to be down there to see it, to believe what happened. And 95% of the homes in my parish or county, whatever you want to call it, had water in their homes. And so it's just utter devastation. It really is. It's heartbreak for a lot of folks down there because a lot of people were told they didn't need flood insurance, and they were told, well, you're up above high enough, don't worry about flood. Well, people have lost everything now. And so now the rebuilding, the water's gone, that's a good thing, but now folks are back down in their home assessing the damage, getting the things out that are, of course, waterlogged and ruined, and just trying to rebuild their lives. But it's really sad. I hate it for the folks. It's great people down there. And look, there were a lot of positive things that happened. I mean, I saw some outstanding rescues going on. The Red Cross and everybody pitched in, and the Cajun Army and the Cajun Navy, which is just the old Cajun folks down there, got in their boats and rescued a lot of people too. And so it was a group effort by everybody. But it really a sad thing. But the folks are pretty resilient down there. We've all grown gills and fins by now, and there are probably some web feet in there too. And I told somebody that there's no doubt that the next Michael Phelps would probably come from the state of Louisiana with all this water down here. But it's heartbreaking, but the folks will get through it one way or the other down there.
Don't cut yourself short for what you've done to help out too, from the standpoint of your gym, letting people sleep there. Right?
Well, a lot of people thank me. I said, listen, I didn't do anything more than what my neighbor would have done for me or my buddy down the street would have done for me, because I tried to help as many people as I could. I was one of the fortunate, and God blessed me and put me up on the hills where I built my house, and I had a gym next to my house that I built, and we housed a lot of people in the gym for a couple of days. We fed as many people as we could in my house, and my couple of neighbors that didn't flood were all doing the same thing. So it was a concerted effort by a lot of folks, and I didn't do anything special. I just tried to help like everybody else did, and that's what got us through down there, is the folks are all helping each other right now, and we need that from everybody.
You're a good man, but a good baseball analyst too. What about these Orioles now? The little bit of rut now that backed out of first place. What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I saw where they're 15 and 17 since the break. I think there's a lot there. There's no doubt. Obviously, they aren't playing as well as they need to. Offense seems to be an issue. It's kind of all or nothing right now, and the bullpen's really good. I can see that, and I think that the starting pitching's got to get a little bit better, a little bit more consistent. Hopefully, a little bit more consistency out of the offense. But the good news is they control their own destiny as far as getting in the playoffs and winning the AL East. It's all there in front of them. They just got to find a spark or something to get going with 6 weeks of the season left.
Gausman pitching tonight. He's an LSU guy like you. Tell us a little bit about what you remember of Gausman when he was in college.
I covered him for 2 years at LSU. Of course, he was a draftable sophomore and left early, but he was ready to go. And good fastball, had a good changeup, and improving breaking ball at LSU. I see he's got a split finger fastball now. He's using that kind of as an out pitch. I saw that in his last couple of outings, and so that's something new. But for him, it always boils down to a lot of people is, can you command your fastball? Can you stay down in the zone when you need to? And can you show something off speed? Houston's got a good young team, so it's going to be a good matchup tonight. So looking forward to him. I know he's had a little bit of a rough year with the wins and the losses. The ERA is pretty good, but Mike Flanagan used to tell me, hey, you got to pitch on the right days if you want to win ball games in the big leagues. And I think that's a lot of the case for Gausman right now. He's pitched pretty well, but he's 3 and 10 is pretty tough though. But 4 ERA is not bad. So hopefully he'll have a good outing tonight.
What do you think the Orioles' chances are winning the division?
I think they're pretty good. I mean, the Blue Jays are playing well. The Red Sox have already lost today. The Red Sox have a good team. I saw some of the game last night. I got here yesterday, and Red Sox can really swing it. I mean, they can freaking hit. They're impressive to watch hit. But, I think it's going to take a spark. It's going to take something for the Orioles to get going. I think there's enough there to do it, Tom. I just don't know where they're going to find that spark at. But they better find it pretty quick now, because the Blue Jays seem to be playing well, and so are the Red Sox. So I'm hoping they can find something.